Hey everyone, my name is Tatiana. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can receive notifications when I post new videos. I do post videos weekly, so just be on the lookout for that every Sunday. So today I'm actually going to be doing a review on this setting powder that I got, and it's the Dermablend Professional Loose Setting Powder. Looks like this. And then it says on here, loose setting powder formulated with the weightless micronized powder locks in makeup to ensure smudge resistant and enhances wearability for up to 16 hours of consistent color wear. Transparent upon application, this powder blends smoothly to mattify complexion and leave skin looking flawless. An ultimate essential step to finish a coverage routine, and it's fragrance free. So this powder is definitely translucent. It looks kind of like baby powder. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks kind of like baby powder. It did come with this sponge in the inside. Sorry, it's hard to see. I got my makeup on it, but it came with this I don't know what kind of sponge it is, but it came with that in there. And then this size, it says it's a 1 ounce jar, so it's a pretty decent sized jar. And let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do a wear test today. I'm actually going to be putting it on. I'm gonna put on the powder, like bake my face with it, and then I'm sorry, my nose is running. But I'm gonna put on the powder, and then I'm gonna go on about my day and do what I need to do. And then I think I'm gonna come back because I have a very oily face. So I'm gonna come back after 8 hours and see how it looks. And yeah, so let me go ahead and get started with putting this on my face. So what I'm gonna do first, actually, I'm actually going to just dab the powder on my face. So I'm just gonna dab it all over my face. And that way I can at least set my concealer, foundation. Now, when I put this powder on, it does like give me a little bit of a ghostly hue, just a little bit. It's not too bad though. I do notice, first thing is that it's definitely drying my makeup. It's definitely giving me that matte look so far, which, because I have such oily skin, I love to be completely matte. Like, I have to like overdo it with being matte and putting powders on my face, because usually I'd probably say by like 2 hours, maybe 4 hours, usually I'm like super oily already and I look like a whole mess. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next, because this is just my routine that I do, before I even get to baking, I'm just gonna put on some color press powder, because I like extra full coverage. And I feel like this gives me the rest of the full coverage that I want. So basically I pretty much already have I have already put my foundation on. I have already did my eyebrows, and that was it. And then you guys just seen me put on some of the loose powder. And so far, I really do like it. I like how matte it is for me. I just messed up my eyebrow. Anyways. Okay. So there's that. So now, on to baking my face with this powder. So I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender and I'm going to take some setting spray. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And spraying it on my beauty blender just to get it a little damp. And then once I do that, I just took a little bit, dabbing it on my face. You know what? I don't like how this beauty blender is working. So I'm actually gonna take this sponge that came in the jar and I'm gonna try to bake with that, and let's see how it works. Okay. Wow. So the powder is like getting like all in the air and everything, in which you got to be careful when you breathe because you don't want to accidentally breathe it in. But yeah, it definitely reminds me of baby powder. But hey, it's doing its job so far. So far, it's doing its job. Shoot. As long as I can find, I can find a product that works for what it's for, like, I will reuse it because, and it works good, I will reuse it because it's hard to find products sometimes that really actually work for what you want it for. I actually like this little sponge thing that came in it. Like, it like really makes my face super matte. Compared to the beauty blender that I just tried to use, like the beauty blender was not like doing the job for me. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm just gonna sweep the excess powder off my face. Okay, guys. It's looking super flawless right now. Like, I have very textured skin, very oily skin, acne prone skin, all of it. I just got all of it. And so far, what it's doing for my face is I feel like it's kind of making this, like, even though I have this one bump right here, I feel like it's kind of making the texture of my skin look a little bit smoother. It might not look like it on camera, but in person, it's making my skin look smoother and very matte. Very, very matte. So this is what it looks like up close. And that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. It actually looks very decent. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna actually finish the rest of my makeup, like my eyeliner, my eyeshadow, all that stuff. Finish the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go on about my day. And then, you know, in about 8 hours, I'm gonna show you guys if it stays for, well, it says 16 hours, but we gonna do 8 hours because I'm not gonna try no 16 hours. That's too long for me. But we're gonna see how it holds up throughout the day. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's about like between 80 and 90 degrees outside today. So it's very hot weather. I know I'm gonna be sweating. I know I'm going out to a couple places. So yeah, we'll see how it holds up. And when I get back later on, I will come back to you guys and I will show you what it's looking like. Hey YouTube, I am back and I've ran a few errands that I had to run. And then I actually did take a little nap too. But it's been actually 5 hours, and well, 5.5 hours. And yeah, my face is pretty oily right now. But what I can say is that even though it has been 5 hours, I have not blotted. I've not done anything to my face. What I can say is that my face usually gets this oily within like 2 hours with any other products that I use powder-wise. My face usually is this oily after 2 hours, and it's been 5, and it has lasted a lot longer. It's lasted a lot longer than other products that I've used, which is not, it's not a bad thing. I mean, that's kind of a good thing. So what I'm gonna do, because I cannot go around with my face being oily like this, because it's like, when I tell you guys I have an oily face, yeah, it's pretty oily. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blot. I'm gonna put a little bit more powder on. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more powder on, and then I'm gonna go another 3 hours, or 2.5 hours, I guess. And yeah, so let me go ahead and blot, and I'm using the same sponge that it came with. And when I say blot, let me fix that, because I used the wrong term. I have to do more than just blot. I have to basically kind of like bake my face over again. So I'm just putting this powder on. I'm putting more powder on my face. I guess it's not considered blotting technically, but you guys get the point. This is just because I have such oily skin, like I don't really have a choice. So yeah, I'm very happy with it right now because, you know, I just put a lot more powder back on my face. My makeup looks pretty much exactly how it did when I first put it on. Usually with other products, if I add more powder on, the makeup starts to like wear off and it starts to like look blotchy and stuff. And I don't get that. I don't get that with this powder. So far, so good. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna come back to you guys in another 2.5 hours, and in 2.5 hours we're gonna see what it's looking like then and how this powder is holding up. So all right, I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, I'm actually holding my phone right now, so sorry if it's like really like, you know, shaky and stuff. But I just got back in the house because I went to go get my nails done, and it's starting to get dark now, so the lighting isn't like the best. But it's been 8.5 hours, and this is what my makeup is looking like. It does look kind of, if you can see that, it does look oily again. I mean, to be honest though, this powder has lasted a lot longer than any other powders that I've used before. My oiliness is usually way worse than this, so I'm actually kind of pleased with the results. Even though my face is super oily still, it's really actually not as bad as it usually is because my face is super bad. So this is the result. So overall, I would probably rate this powder probably about like a 9 because I really like the powder, and it's been doing a pretty decent job at controlling my oil for a decent amount of time. So I really like this product a lot. And yeah, if you guys have a problem with oiliness too, then try it out. I suggest you try it out. You probably will like it. But anyway, so that concludes my video on this Dermablend loose powder. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, just give me a thumbs up. And then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a good one.